Chris, can you hear me?
Where? Oh, maybe.
Yes, okay. We were having a...
You got it now.
Oh, good, awesome, thank you. You ready? Okay, you're open, Mayor.
You're good?
Yes.
Everyone would stand, we'll salute the flag. I
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On January 2nd, 2020, notice of this meeting was emailed to the Courier Post newspaper and duly posted on the bulletin board of the municipal building. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been met in compliance with the Sunshine Law. Roll call, Fran.
Councilman DeAngelis?
Here.
Councilman Casey? Councilman D'Angelo?
Here.
Councilman Wilhelm? Councilman Haggerty?
Here.
Councilman Biter?
Here.
Mayor Salter?
Here. Now have approval of the meeting minutes from the July 23rd, 2020 meeting.
So moved. Second.
Motion's made and second. Fran?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Biter?
Yes.
Communications, Fran?
I have one communication from Tracy and Mark Sharp. 1 minute. From Tracy and Mark Sharp, thanking Joe Ciano and Pat Gallagher for repairing curb work on Anthony Drive this week. The contractors did a nice job with the curbing and repairs. It looks very nice. That's all I have.
Thank you. Committee reports. Councilman D'Angelo?
Not a lot to report this evening. We do have, we have been going around and doing the construction that we've been able to do with the curbing and sidewalks and such in those areas. And just keeping up on all the regular things that we're doing around the town normally in the highway department. That's it.
Thank you, Paul. Councilman Casey's not here. Councilman D'Angelo?
Thank you, Mayor. For the rec department so far, it's been a pretty quiet month. Pretty much still going around cutting the grass on the fields, doing some abandoned buildings, maintaining some properties. That's pretty much been it for the rec department. I do have a commercial, though. I can plug something. I've been contacted by Belmar Baseball, and they are holding a hoodie and face mask fundraiser. It's on Facebook. It's under Belmar Baseball. If anybody's interested, I think I was looking at the mask. The mask looks pretty good. If anybody's interested, go and check out their page. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Jim. Councilman Wilhelm not here. Councilman Haggerty?
Thank you, Mayor. For fire and EMS, we have 75 fire calls for the month and 253 EMS calls. We'll be expecting our new fire engine Monday. Expected to come in Monday. It's going to replace 2 older engines that were 20 years old. And once it gets here Monday, it'll be in service shortly after they touch up some loose ends. That's it. Everybody have a great Labor Day weekend.
Thank you, Steve. Councilman Biter?
Thank you. It's hard to imagine Labor Day already.
Yeah.
Not much since caucus meeting, but a quick review. The bond sale was completed August 13th at a rate of 1.82%, which is really good. And the auditors have completed all of their field work, and now we're just waiting for the final report. We expect it to be good. We had a meeting this week with all the department heads to go over beginning of budget work. and went very well. And then we are setting mid-September dates to start meeting with individual departments. The only other thing I have as far as schools, as of today, meeting with the high schools and the middle elementary, they will be opening. They will be opening on a hybrid and remote basis. The pre-K to 8 will be with 2 cohorts, a Monday, Wednesday, every other Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, every other Friday. And the option still is total remote from home, which the percentage has selected, but not a large percentage. The high school is opening in 4 cohorts, both Gloucester Catholic and Triton. So all of our kids are going part-time, if they choose, in person. And if you have any questions, I would contact the school direct, because this week, 6 local districts went from hybrid to total remote. So things could change, but as of right now, last night, they all approved in person and home. That's it.
Thank you, Ray. Under my report, received a letter today we did from the state of New Jersey Department of Transportation regarding a meeting we had with them regarding the traffic control devices on Benigno Boulevard and Anderson Avenue. Copy here that we did receive, that the work will begin, but we're looking, Joe, probably a year out?
Yeah.
If I'm reading, okay, got a year out, but at least that will help on Anderson Avenue, having it for the railroad, and also there on Anderson Avenue, Joe, and Benigno. So, be very beneficial for both areas for it. And also, unfortunately, with everything going on with the pandemic and the cancellations, we had to cancel our Oktoberfest this year. That would be limited with the crowds. There's no way that people are going to be able to come out and enjoy it. So, and the vendors, you know, I'm sure they will not want to participate with no one coming out to it. So unfortunately, that will be canceled this year. And in closing on the last part of my report, we had a resident in town that on behalf of myself and council, we'd like to wish Louise Moore a belated happy birthday on August the 15th. She was 101 years old. And that's at the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other part I'll have under the resolution. Okay, that's all I have. This time, I know Nick is on the line, so he's not available tonight. I don't know if there's any additional information for the engineer's report. Nick?
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, Nick, go ahead.
Hi there, everyone. We submitted our written report at last week's caucus meeting, with just a couple updates since then. We have held our pre-construction meeting for the reconstruction of Anderson Avenue. We anticipate construction will begin in the next few weeks. And over on Benigno Boulevard, previously we have submitted plans and specifications to the state. We did get comments back and we're working on responding to those comments. And in the meantime, we're also looking to include stormwater rehabilitation in the contract as well, with some divots forming on Benigno Boulevard. Other than those 2 items, so we will rely on our written report. If anyone has any questions?
Any questions? Okay.
No,
Thank
thank you,
Nick.
Nick.
Okay, at this time, we'll go to our emergency management coordinator, Jim Burley, for his update for the public meeting. Jim?
Yes.
Gee, that's another Jim.
Jim Doyle, could you just wait until public portion? We're looking for
Jim Burley.
please.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
No problem, thank you.
Okay.
Jim Burley,
Maybe he went out on that call with Tyler.
he was on.
Where-
He was on earlier, Fran, this is Fred.
Yeah, I know, I don't know.
Okay.
Are you waiting for me, Fran?
I am, thank you.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, that's on there. Well, at least on that, that we were talking about. Sorry about that, for emergency management, we're 168, associations down, with a total of 8 deaths, that's as of this afternoon. Again, we're staying pretty steady of zeros, and probably maybe 2 weekly. It's definitely leveling off, hopefully. The TIF funding was completely funded in this county, and we are on the process of just funding the other side, in that division, distributed out to the other divisions.
I can't hear him either.
And we have a mandatory county meeting, county coordinators meeting next week, next Wednesday, to talk about some further distribution of safety equipment to all the municipalities that's going to be coming up in the near future.
Okay.
Other than that, then
Something on the
anybody has any
website,
questions?
that report, right? Yeah. Thank you, Jim. I know there's some difficulty we had here in Jim's report. We'll ask Jim to put together a summary of what he had mentioned and put that up on our webpage for everyone. But he did mention over the past 2 weeks, we have majority of zeros every day, so very good sign for our town. Okay, this time we will open up the meeting to the public portion. Please give your name and address for the record. Thank you. Fran?
Does anyone have a comment? Yes, go ahead, Jim Doyle.
Jim Doyle, you're on the line.
Yeah, great. Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for holding on for me and so forth. Mayor Souter, I would really like to take a second to appreciate you for all of your accessibility throughout the evening, especially for taking care of my paperwork for me. It hasn't been easy. You know my working schedule. So I just wanted to cut right to the quick of it. I know that the paperwork that was submitted before, the first off, was under legal review by Weaver Law. And I haven't heard anything back from him, and I asked Councilman DeAngelis if he has, and he has not. So I'm asserting that the lawyer is sufficiently booked and has not been able to respond, correct?
Our
Yes,
attorney
Jim.
has it, correct.
I could chime in, this is Chris Long. We have been, as I'm sure you can imagine, between our school board represent, our townships trying to get a handle on COVID, and the schools trying to reopen, we've been absolutely crazy the last couple of weeks. Yes, I appreciate that. Get your response as quick as possible, but it's been, you're not the only one that we've been behind on, unfortunately. But
And to Chris, we'll have,
I really appreciate your schedule, and so the full-time working electrician, I'm sure that we're in the same boat, to be honest with you. But what I did was, I talked, I have a lawyer, friend of mine, that reviewed the paperwork and gave us, what do you call it, an okay to the legality of it. Like, you can use the forms that I outlined in first off, the certificate of forgiveness, and the legal form to differentiate between money that's, like, for money's use, or money that's used to alleviate the debt.
Jim,
The question would be, I don't know the timeline of these discussions, but I would appreciate getting together with you to concur the opinion of my lawyer, which is Mark Ford, as I put on the paperwork, to the mayor and the council.
right.
So
Jim,
that would-
Jim,
We can talk through, yeah, it's no problem. I don't want to necessarily get into a legal discussion in a
Right.
public meeting right now about your personal. I appreciate that. We can certainly communicate through Fran and the mayor and get something worked out at some point.
Chris, I do have paperwork that I gave to council tonight that Jim Doyle presented, and I'll have Fran get a copy of that over to you.
Perfect, thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Anyone else on the line?
Mayor Sauer,
Yes,
I'm sorry?
go ahead.
Hello, I'm going to say, you can communicate with me through the cell phone that's on the paperwork? It's the most reliable communication to me.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, thank you guys, can't thank you enough, be safe, thank you.
Thank you, you too.
Is anyone else on the line that would like to comment?
Anyone, Fran, coming through?
No one.
No one. Okay, hearing no further response under the public portion, we'll close that portion of the meeting. Move on to old business. Fran?
No old business,
No
Mayor.
business. Okay, new business?
New business, second reading, public hearing, adoption for ordinance 07-1420. Ordinance establishing ordinance to implement the provisions of the Jake Hognick Compassionate Use Medical Cannabis Act, which authorizes the governing body of the municipality to adopt an ordinance imposing a transfer tax on any medical cannabis dispensed within its jurisdictional borders.
Okay, this,
Open motion.
we will open up for public portion on that ordinance. Now open to the public. Any comment? Hearing no comment, I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Fran?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Bider?
Yes.
Ordinance 07-1520. Ordinance establishing Chapter 303, the Code of the Borough of Belmar, entitled the Public Contract Reform Ordinance.
At this time, the second reading, we'll open it up to the public for a public hearing. Are there any comments? Hearing none, I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made in second. Fran?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Bider?
Yes.
Resolutions 08162-22 and through Resolution 08177-20.
Entertain the motion.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion made in second. Fran?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Bider?
Yes.
Resolution 08178-20, resolution approving hiring building subcode official, building inspector.
Prior to me placing the name, Ralph Jones has retired from the Borough of Belmar, effective September 1, and he has been with us for over 15 years. And on behalf of myself and the members of council, I'd like to thank Ralph for his dedication and hard work and the duties he performed here in the Borough of Belmar. Very much appreciated by all of us, and you're going to be missed, and enjoy your retirement, Ralph. At this time, I'd like to place the name of Michael DePalma Sr. Motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion made second. Fran?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Bider?
Yes.
Resolution 08179-20, resolution approving a shared service agreement with the Borough of Belmar and the Borough of Barrington relative to the collection and payment of sewer services for certain properties located within the Borough of Barrington.
Entertain a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Second. Motion made second. Fran?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Bider?
Yes.
And last, I have Resolution 08180-20, resolution approving the payment of bills for the month of August.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilman DeAngelis?
Yes.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Yes.
Councilman Haggerty?
Yes.
Councilman Bider?
Yes.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay. There being no further business, I'd like to thank everyone for dialing in. Pardon? Okay. Everyone being here tonight, thank you, happy Labor Day, and ask for a motion for adjournment.
Make a motion.
Motion made and second, Fran,
All in favor?
Aye.
meeting adjourned.